a long time ago, I used to work at Philips Electronics, and we did a project with Alessi. And at that time, Alessandro Mendini was helping Alessi a lot with the art direction, and he was with us in the workshops and the projects. And one of the designers asked, "What is your favorite color?" And he turned back to it and said, "I love all colors." So yeah, indeed, I think materials is a evolving issue. But what I think is very interesting is to look back into this evolvement, and things which have the natural tendencies always come back. So steel, wood, fabrics, those materials are things which are always evolving in that sense. On the other side, my other work is very concentrated with plastics and the unnatural side of it. And there we also try to inject the new developments into natural pigments and natural plastic development. So yeah, I would say my favorite material is natural. I think the materials more in the high-tech industries, which slowly trickle down into the industry, is very interesting to look at. Usually, a lot of evolution starts in that kind of segment with scientific research, new looks at lightweight materiality and those kind of things. And I think lightness is a big issue, and it's something which is very interesting for me. So I'm interested in the new developments in there. You know, the fiber technologies and fiber materials which come into our domain, especially our furnishings domain. This is a very good question, because yesterday I was discussing this with a friend of mine. In my opinion, there is nothing new under the sun. Everything is inspired and evolved through something else. And not that everything is a copy, but inspiration is a very big part of our development. And I think that's how I see newness, is that if we can be inspired, I don't know, by a screw, and then that inspiration can lead into a development of a chair, that's beautiful, and that creates a newness, because the context is different, the applications, and it's based on an inspiration. So for me, finding new things is very difficult in a way. No, not really. We use technology very heavily in our work, absolutely, but all the initial ideas get designed on paper, and that hasn't changed. I've tried also to use tablets to sketch on, but it's always, I'm very lazy, and maybe I'm not very good in adapting, but I still love the feeling of pen on paper, and that hasn't changed for me. Can I give you two? For my personal superpower is I am so happy that I can draw and sketch, because that is the translation of what I can imagine and think into something which I can show. I'm so blessed with that, and I love that part. But it's very personal. The other side, maybe I like to meet people. I like the social aspects of our being. So that side I like, and I enjoy that. So.